Well, take two. So we'll see how this works. I don't think I've done that before. I hit finish instead of enter. So we'll see if the blog comes up. If not, I'll put it up again and we'll go from there. So sorry about that. I'm back again. I know y'all are waiting on me. But I posted the blog underneath here so you can click on it and add any comments or have any questions. Please get to me there. But we're going to talk about the 5 ways to stay hydrated and to make sure you get your water in during the summer here, especially if you're out running. We know a lot of people during the start of August are going to be ramping up or starting their training for the St. Jude Marathon, or you might have some 5Ks or couch to half marathons, anything like that coming up that may need some help in getting your hydration going. So let's get into the blog. So this is why and how to stay hydrated. So why do you need to stay hydrated? It's hard because it's hot, especially when it's humid and hot outside, but we should be drinking more and just never quite remember. But skipping water, so why do you need to drink more water? So skipping water not only leaves you thirsty, so if you're thirsty, it's almost too late, you're already dehydrated, but you can also be you can be more sluggish, more hungry, forgetful, and even tired. All those things could happen from being dehydrated. So definitely keys to why you need to stay hydrated. So if you feel like any of those, if you're thirsty, if you're sluggish, if you're a little hungry, if you're forgetful, if you're tired, why don't you try drinking a little bit more water? We also hear a lot of our clients the story of, I always get cramps at night. A lot of times there's some sodium potassium problems there along with being dehydrated. So start with the hydration. So increase the hydration and decrease your caffeine intake, especially after lunchtime, normally at least before 3 o'clock, because that caffeine is a diuretic and will have you become more dehydrated. So over time, a lack of hydration can also result in wrinkles. Not too much on my part. I already have mine, but it can result in wrinkles. Can also decrease your immune system, as well as decrease less than optimal sports performance. So why are we letting water get in the way of a healthy habit? Well, we're going to tell you why. So either we don't have enough time, or you're not sure how much you should be drinking. Normally, what we recommend is half your body weight in ounces should be what you're drinking. If you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 ounces of water. For the average person, that is around that whole 8 glasses a day. But if you're bigger, you need more. If you're smaller, you need less. What if you're bored with water, or like my kids say, it doesn't taste like anything, or I don't like the taste of water? How do you drink more without adding sugar or artificial flavorings to it? So the 5 things to do is infusing your water. So fruit infused water or herb infused water is a great way. They have all these fancy ways to do it. Do it with different bottles and cages and stuff you put it in. But just fill a pitcher with fruit and herbs, and it's no extra calories, no extra sugar. Raspberries, lemon, mint, lime, orange, ginger are all great combinations. You just find the right that works for you. And there's a lot of different other antioxidants and other things that you're putting into your water that are going to be good for you too. Second is drink when you wake up. Drink a full glass of water when you wake up. You got to think, you've been lying around for 6 to 8 or 10 hours if you're lucky, and you hadn't had anything to drink that entire time. You have become dehydrated over the night and need the extra fluid. So just down a cup of water when you get into the bathroom. This will also wake up your internal organs to get your metabolism going for the day. You also just keep a bottle handy. You see everyone walking around with a bottle. If you have a reusable bottle, keep it green. Keep a bottle around and just sip on it throughout the day. Set a reminder. Everyone's got their smartphones now, or you can set a reminder or a screensaver to pop up. So that's number 5, is to set reminders either on your phone, notifications to go off every hour to drink. By the end of the day, you will have had plenty, or post a reminder or a screensaver up making sure it could be a Post-it note, it could be on your Outlook, anything like that, because like we talked about before, we're usually sitting in front of our computer. So why are you going to stay hydrated? Some of the benefits. So mental clarity, skin health, muscle strength, improved digestion, decreased joint pain and stiffness, and weight loss. All those are benefits from just staying hydrated, and we have it all around us. It's coming down from the sky for me right now at Orange Beach. So especially we hear a lot joint pain and stiffness. Just increase your water intake, staying hydrated, getting what we call homeostasis, where your body is level. Our bodies are made out of 70% water. We need to replenish that, especially if we're going outside and doing things. That water intake even needs to go up. So if you're performing strenuous athletic events or working outside in the heat and humidity, you may need more water than what we suggested earlier. And you also probably had a loss of electrolytes. So something that we use or that you need to do is replace that sodium potassium. And so there's all those things out with like, the sports drinks and things. Those have a lot of sugar in them. So if you're a soccer fan or not, you probably have heard of Advocare, but there's something called Advocare Rehydrate. The MLS All-Stars were on last night playing Real Madrid. But you saw all of them with their Advocare water bottles, and what they use is Advocare Rehydrate. There's a link to it in the blog, but it's a 1-to-1 sodium potassium sports drink. And so the MLS has seen that that's a lot better than some of the other sports drinks that have a lot of sugar in them and other things. And so the Advocare Rehydrate is what they use in the MLS, and they also use in other sports arenas too, because it does have that 1-to-1 sodium potassium in it, which is going to give you that balance that you need in your body. So again, for the average person, average daily activities, you don't need the electrolyte replacement, but if you're out and about, jump on the blog and click on the Advocare Rehydrate, or just Google that. But that water will just be fine if you're not doing any strenuous activity. If you have any questions about hydrating, fueling, or performing at your best, send them to our wellness expert. There's a link to her email in the blog below. It's my lovely bride, Amanda, who's also a physical therapist. So please send her your questions too about anything you have. Again, I hope everyone is able to get this, as this is take number 2, but it's also our take number 2 blog for the week. So works out. Hope everyone has a good rest of the week, and I look forward to talking to you all next week. Have a great day.